Shit. Oh, right. Greetings, everyone. I'm Door24. I had the game sneak up on me a little bit. I click start stream instead of create stream, evidently. Welcome back. You're still growing. You're still moving that way. Everything else is set up and ready. Alright. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. No need to panic. But, greetings and welcome back. I've got our smeltery set up. We got lava. I've got a spare bucket of lava sitting there, waiting on it. Over here I have set up a cobblestone generator just for future needs. Need to redo it actually. It was originally set up to be done from this direction, but decided that was dumb and set up to do from this direction since that's, you know, the actual house. I'm going to end up redoing this whole room now that I'm looking at it. But why do things look weird to me? I don't know. But today we're going to be working on a few things. We're going to be working on so many quests I've now managed to unlock. We can finally start looking for iron. I know where there's an iron vein nearby. We're going to go get that. We have so much we can do. Hey. I'm sorry? Can I throw you into the... I can smelt you into coal. Alright then. Let that burn for a second. Let's see. That's literally just that. That's literally like that. Okay. Let me... Okay. We'll slap this right there. So that I might remember to throw it in there. Alright, don't worry about that. So I've got a few tools with me just in case we need to run into problems today. But we're going to be doing a few things extra. The first thing I want to do is go ahead and get a little something called glass. And glass is a little extra to get a hold of. If I do this and do that, then we do this, and now glass dust. And if I throw that in there, it will melt. I'll be able to pour it into this to get glass blocks. I need that because I'm real tired of not knowing what is, nope, of what is going on here. Because all these have stats, but we can't see the stats here because we don't have a specific block we need. Or a specific item we need. That's going to take a while to smelt. While it smelts, and we have other things we need to go and do. So another thing is, you can see I've finally started encasing our base so that we don't have surprises come out of nowhere to get us. We still need to light it up more. But for now, I'm not going to stress over it. Ow. Let's turn that off. Okay, now I need to go that way. Also need to eventually put ways in and out that aren't, you know, through a wall. I need to find some specific trees. By the way, while wandering around doing things, I found this. That's tainted land. Thaumcraft tainted land. We're going to have to deal with that at some point, and I don't know how long it's going to take for us to be able to get to the point to deal with it. Which is why I'm wanting to go and start on Thaumcraft ASAP. If at all possible. Because A, we have a bunch of idle time I'm going to have anyway as I sit around waiting on things to process. B, if that land starts spreading this direction, I've got to have the ability to at least kind of block it off. The problem is I don't know exactly which type of Thaumcraft, or which version of Thaumcraft we're on. If we're on the version I think we are, I know roughly what to do. So I'm not too stressed. They'll say, why are you not shining? Oh, I don't like that. We got no saplings off of this, did we? That's not good. Run, 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 run. Get home, sleep, then go back and make sure there are none. There's one. Oh. Okay, now I just need to get these. Turn that back off. And I know where there is a great wood sapling. The problem is that one great wood sapling is also in the middle of the taint. So we're going to not go that way. I need to murder some cows too while I'm thinking about it, but let's leave these that are over here alone maybe. No. No, you die. You are in the way of quest completion. That's an interesting looking biome. Oh, there's plenty of cows over here for later. Okay. I don't have my buckets on me still, so that's fine. I just did the cow quest. Why is the cow quest not complete? Because it didn't count one? Alright. We have all of that back home. You can be turned into glowstone, so we're going to collect you because I can always breed you up properly. Well, better than nothing. Okay, what do we have here? A sludge pit. I was hoping to find a few more gardens up here, but alright. Even though there are no gardens, we still have a pretty good visual of the surrounding area. And I see what I need to see. So we just need 5 logs and a singular sapling off of that sucker. If we can get those things from it, we'll be ready to head back home. Jordan, was there a thought there, or did you just completely go blank? I think there was a thought there, but then I messed up. Because I can always come back here with a lumber axe later to get the rest of this. We just need... Right now, the hardest thing to get is the sapling. Especially if you're jumping like that. I'm sorry, did this tree grow crooked after a certain point? It did. I've never seen one do that before, I don't think. Aha! I saw it. We got it. We got it. We got what we need. And that should unlock Thumbcraft. What's this? What's this? And didn't unlock Jack and or shit. Okay. The 2 drains and the 2 faucets. I'll deal with that in a minute. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, no, I don't care enough. Alright, we need to get home now. Where is home? Which way is home? Home is that way. Well, if there's any gardens down here, we'll find them. The problem is I don't think we're going to find any. It's also getting dark, which is always a great time for somebody else. Not me. Never me. Really cool. Alright, just cross the river and keep going. Okay. Ignore me. Part of my brain's going aesthetics, and the rest of it is screaming at that part to shut up, because if the aesthetics mattered, it would have an in-game effect. I wonder what is... What is the Twilight Forest locked behind? Alright, asshole, listen. I just saw a garden. How good are you at... You're not great at lighting things up. But I'd rather have you instead of a bunch of torches. You know what? Go up there for now. I don't need that bow. Give. Damn it. So each of these gives off a certain amount of foods, right? This gives 5. I'm missing 2 here. This has been completed. This has been completed. Have you been completed? No, I'm missing literally just 1 with you. And that was it. So you've been completed. Berry bushes, we're not even up here. Huh. We got raspberry, strawberry, and grapes. Okay. So we got half of you. You still haven't expanded enough yet. The rest of this we need to light up still. The upper area is done with the frog light patterns. We just need to get it lit up down here so that when I fill these in, we don't have a mob farm for a base. I've got these now put up in the middle of all of the crop fields as well to ensure that everything is properly lit. All right. This is not what you're supposed to be. All right, to make this, I need this. Alright, don't give up yet, Dorn. Maybe it'll still work. I just need the file and a diamond. Never mind, I have no diamond. Ah! Okay, in that case, let's go upstairs and sleep. We'll come back down and we'll start working on our iron mine. We just need to grab at that point some torches. And thankfully, I have a whole bunch. Charcoal now, so torches aren't nearly as bad as they used to be to make. They're still not great. We only got half the number you would get out of vanilla Minecraft, but hey. At least we got some. And truthfully, once I show you guys where we're mining and what the mine looks like, you'll see that we don't need as much as you might think. Just need to remember where. I don't feel like dealing with you boys. I see a new couple of gardens though. Collect these so they don't clutter up the area. Where is... I didn't turn you off, so why'd you leave me? Aha. Okay, it's far closer to the base than I thought it was. So what I've done is I've built a Spiral staircase down. With the middle part cleared out, so that we'll always have sunlight coming down here. You can also put a torch like that. And now we just need to go ahead and mine all this out. It looks like it really starts right here. I'll fix that later. So this should be the limit of how far out we have to go in this direction. Because all ores work on a grid basis. If we go and tell it to say stop looking at the caves, and we hit this button, every 3x3 grid has one given ore vein in it. This one is magnetite gold. If we hover, it will tell you we have magnetite gold and vanadium magnetite. And that will be in this entire area here. So what we're going to do is from here, mine this, all four corners out, so that we know exactly where this area is, so we can come back and mine it properly with a hammer once we unlock a hammer. It's also why I'm going immediately into a 3x3 hole here. Okay, not going to worry about that. Come over to you. You just need 72 iron of some sort. Okay. It's you that wants 16 of the different kinds of iron. Okay, so you're not the quest I need to worry about that. Oh, I've been asked what that noise is that I'm making. Obviously, you have never watched Jackie Chan Adventures. I believe it's the grandfather in that keeps making that noise. Why that is such a core memory of my childhood, I don't know, is that sound of that old man, but... Let's start cherry picking what we need here. Because you can be melted down. Yes. That's stone, that's magnetite. Hey, Dorn, we do need to be lighting this area up, you know. Yeah, let's do this then. There. $69, $70, $71, $72. Okay. There's exactly as much iron as we needed, so I'm just going to grab a little bit extra. There we go. Okay, let's go and see how well you've been doing. Pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Okay, we don't need any of you anymore. I don't need any of you anymore. $11 come off of you. Just gonna do that to show that. You know what? Nope, not gonna worry about it. We'll deal with all that later. No. You still haven't grown. We have so much work to do with crops, and I can't do anything until I get that diamond. And we're not going to be able to get a diamond for quite some time. Really. Assuming eventually we're going to throw this into a macerator, right? Or a centrifuge. Macerate it again. Then you centrifuge it again. Okay, so there's just a long, complicated process to get that out. But that I cannot use. Okay. Well, once we get this done and we can start unlocking the tools, we can finally start moving into some things that will hopefully be rather useful. Let me find where I put my spare bucket. There it is. Behold the creosote. Don't know what the point of that was, but I'll take some more of you. Just claim all the things I need to claim real quick. More patterns, more gooder. We'll make a new pickaxe eventually. Right now, I'm not too stressed over it. This looks like No part veins just do not uncover a vein on a map. However, veins generate extra small ores within the vein in their chunks. They will still be useful in your search. Okay. I'll take that. I don't care. You're the thing we're working on currently. I just need the coal coke and the cactus coke. Copper and tin I'm not stressed on at the moment. They're not essentials. One thing we do need to grab though is grab out our string, which should not be up there, but it is. I can redo all this later. I may not have a choice of doing it later. We may need to redo it now. But first, let's get all of these out of my inventory. What do we got? Really? Gunpowder and some bowls. Well, at least we got a little bit of additional. Okay. Let me make a wrench, a screwdriver, and a saw. No. You. File and hammer. Okay. Then the saw. So I need to make one of you. I'm going to assume this won't work. No. But this might? No. Huh? Okay, I need 2 plates. Then file and hammer. Okay. So like that. Now that's been done. There's a whole bunch of stuff here you want me to look at, but I don't care. I want to do this. 5 carrots, 5 wheats, 5 potato. Carrots, potato, wheat. Wheat seeds, wheat seeds, wheat seeds would be up here. I'll take pumpkin. Well, it doesn't matter. We have what we need to get both. Now then. Feeding yourself should have unlocked a bunch of quests. Yes, here we are. Okay. I forgot that the iron buckets were more efficient. Yep, oh well. I'll worry about that later. Right now. Thanks for a whole bunch of crops, actually. $7:15:30. Hello, baby. Of course, you're 111. The Green Revolution. Oh, here we are. That's what I wanted to see. Species test whether it can grow, whether you can harvest it, growth process. Hello, baby. You're what I've been looking for. I'll take more crop sticks, please. Thank you. Crop stats. Growth of growth speeds can cause weeds to spawn. When growth is above 23, crops begin spreading weeds and diseases in nearby crops. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's the better one to me. Better gain, better resistance. But let's play Squint at the Seeds. 7, 15, 30. Still our best seed so far. Yep. You do you, boo. Ow. Note to self, there's supposed to be dirt over this. I got dirt over these so I'd quit hurting myself on them. I should probably go ahead and start taking that step with everything else. But okay, now that we have this, I can go ahead and look at everything we need to look at. I'm assuming all these is just talking about fertilizer or whatnot, or advanced crops require the breeding machine. Okay. No agriculture, oak, no bonsai seeds. Okay, these have to be on regular dirt. Well, dude, I have a whole giant area I can do this with then. Where did all my saplings go? Okay, never mind. I thought I had a funny thought for a second, but it turns out I was wrong. Okay. Hmm. Certain amounts of fertilizer usual stat variation in offsprings. This can be especially useful when statting up crops. Okay, that's what we're doing now, is statting up crops. Hmm. Yeah, we're already going cactus, so we'll keep working on that. Oh, that's right, you need better soil than that, don't you? So we'll get started over here. And that means it's time to pull this up. Because this field's going to be repurposed into using those. Now you can be done with yes. It begins. the not quite industrial revolution of my dreams. Okay, potato, carrot, cotton, barley. You know what? This can be moved over to the other side. No, it broke. I did the dumb. I did the dumb a lot. In case you guys were uncertain, this is where I'm going to be spending a lot of my time in the future. All right. Now, if we had a good source of bone meal, or fertilizer, that's just by burning you, we could do it. Sawn plant and eyeball. Okay, we're not going to get into that yet. Bone comb is not good enough. I may need to take the time to build a freaking mob farm. That was not my list of things being essential today. Actually, you know what? If I do that, both of you are fully grown. Will that be better for stat improvement? Okay, let's go back down to crop stats. You dummy, that's what you needed the bone meal for. Derp, 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 derp. Let me in. Let me find. I have. Yes. My brain caught up for a second. Okay. Da, 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 da. Now, if memory serves, these burned for a very, very long time. Yeah, 6,400. Wait, that's it? Okay, so you're the equivalent of 4 pieces of coal. So each of these is half a stack cooked. That's not too shabby. So if we do that, then we just come and refill you. These will cook up 2 stacks of items for us. Pretty easy, please. Then we can use that to get even more bones out of our bone meal. Please don't teleport anywhere near me. I don't like you, please, for the love of God. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da. I'm pretty sure we're better off just letting you run back and forth instead of doing what I'm doing right there, but the only way to find out for sure would be to let it run its course. Actually, no, it's not. I know exactly that it's better not to do it this way. 7, 15, 30. You know what? I would rather have you propagating. I want the resistance to get up more importantly than the other stats. What am I going to do with all these seeds? Well, I guess there's always that, because I don't see anything else I can do with them really. Breeder. I think I'll just use this. Thank you. I wish you would grow faster, but okay. Let's go ahead and jump out further for a second. You know, we're not getting anywhere near that. So you're the only one I can really make. I would need an iron screw and a steel ring. No, excuse me, steel screw and steel ring. like I said, we want resistance. So if it's not increasing resistance, we're going to kill it and grow something new. Okay, you guys are growing well. Wish there was a way to get these to propagate faster. Let's not worry about it. So we have access to iron. What are we going to do with that access? I have no idea. If I break the crop stick, you reset. I'll be so busy with this stupid project. But it's alright. Busy is something we need to be. Because we're about to have a lot of stuff that we're going to need to get a little grindy with. Let's see, environmental preferences. I don't care. Okay, the speed which crop grows is based on nutrient score. That'll have to wait for now. I'm not making a lunchbox. Okay, that's what I needed you for. I don't want any of you, actually. Alright, to get these, I need molten brass. Brass, I need to alloy zinc and copper. 3 copper to 1 zinc. We have zinc. Iron engine, biogas engine, clockwork engine, electrical. I was literally telling you, only do glass. That's why I clicked on you to tell you that you would be at the bottom. You jackass. Oh, just remember I need to do something too. There we go. At least that quest is now done. I believe that was under multi-block goals? Yes. Okay. Obtaining ender pearls. Yeah, no, I'm good on that one. I'm good. Railcraft tanks. Yes, this is going to be a pain in the ass and a lot of iron we will not be bothering with initially. Coins, coins, coins. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. That's a bunch of iron. We'll worry about that later. Alright, if I want to make a tool forge, how much of a pain in my butt is this going to be? You. Okay, 4 blocks of iron. Is fine. Seared stone slab is fine. That is fine. You. Obsidian, steel, and zinc. It's a little sucky, isn't it? Alright. Come on then. Come on. Jackass. No one loves you. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, the stats did go up, which is what we wanted to see. You'll do still. Alright guys, I've got a lot of work to do on crop breeding, it looks like. The hard way, unfortunately, but we'll deal with it. So what I'll do is I'll sit here and I'll keep trying to get some of these statted up properly. And if possible... Actually, you know what? I just realized we are doing this a little bit the hard way. I was growing you two so that I could just get your seeds. Give me the seeds and then you can stop being murdered. Until then, if you guys need me, you know where I'll be. Until next time, guys, have a good one.